What is going on, guys? Welcome to Greggles TV. So we have the Sony Xperia 1.4 and I've got a bunch of cases. Mobile Fun over in the UK actually sent me over these cases and I'm going to go through them and tell you which ones are my favorite. So all of these cases, when I talk about the price, are going to be in pounds because their site is over in the UK, but you can probably buy some of these cases outside of the UK. Like some of these are some Spigen cases, so keep that in mind. So let's go through them. We'll first go through this one. This is the Elixar Cool Gray Fabric Film Slim case, and it goes for $12.99 pounds, $12.99. I don't even know what you guys say. 12.99 pounds, and it is like it says, it's a fabric case. You can feel fabric on the back. It almost feels like jeans. Like if you know what jeans feels like, that's kind of what that feels like. So it's kind of interesting and kind of different. You can see it doesn't really bend too much, and when we put the phone in here, snaps in very nicely. It's very slim, so it doesn't feel like it adds a lot of beef at all, which I absolutely love. Access to the headphone jack is still there. At the bottom, you get access to your charging ports. When you use wireless charging or anything like that, that's not going to be affected. The fingerprint sensor actually makes it a little bit easier to find because of the indentation there. So overall, I like that. The top here, not a lot of protection. That's probably the one thing going against it, is it doesn't have a lot of protection. So if you need something with tons of protection for the camera or the front screen, this probably wouldn't be the case to go for. But if you're looking for a case that's going to give you scratch protection, a little bit of drop protection, and just make the phone feel ultra thin but give it better grip, this is a great case to go for. And I'll link these cases down below if you want to pick any of them up. And just taking it off, I'll show you that as well. No problems at all. Next up, we have the Elixar black carbon fiber case, and it's got the the carbon fiber design on the back there. You can see autofocus up at the top there. Hopefully you can see that. And this is more of a more flimsy type case. So let's place the phone in. Again, it goes in really easy. Does not add a lot of bulk either, which is nice. It's also not going to give you a ton of protection. It seems like it gives you a little bit more protection around the cameras because you get this cutout that kind of surrounds each lens, which is nice. The cutout for all that stuff's there. Let's just see about the fingerprint sensor. That works great, and it has that same indentation, if that's even a word, on there for you, so you can easily find it. I really like these thin cases. I'm so used to having a slightly bigger case on my Z Fold 3, and it's nice to come back to something thin like this. I just would be a little bit worried about the thing on there. And again, this case comes off really simply. Before we jump into more cases, I do want to show, I'm not going to go through these because I'll be honest with you, I'm not going to keep the Sony phone due to the fact that I had a little bit of overheating issue, and I don't trust it, so I'm not going to run with it. But anyways, this and your phone, you might be fine by the time you watch this video. With maybe they push some updates out that fixed all that stuff. So don't be too concerned with what happened to my phone. I guess happens to other people's, but just something to keep in mind. They can also pick up these pet screen protection. This is a film screen protector, and then a tempered screen glass protector as well. Again, I'll link all these down below. Next up, we have their leather wallet case. It's real leather, and this one only goes for $17.99. Give it the leather smell test. It smells exactly like we would expect leather to have smell like. Very soft leather, which you could love or hate. I think I like it to be a little bit softer rather than a little bit harder. And we'll throw the phone in here. It's got this little connection piece right here. All good right there. You can see it does give it some nice protection. This is definitely probably the most protective case for the most part. You don't have any protection at the bottoms at all. You do have a little bit on the side here. Nothing really at the top. I mean, you do have it at the top and bottom because this top part is longer than the bottom of the phone and the top of the phone. But other than that, what I don't like about these kind of cases is you always have to open it in order to use it. You can't just look at the screen, which is a little bit unfortunate. But if you love these type of cases because you want to put money or credit cards in here, you can be able to do that. Getting to the fingerprint sensor is a little bit awkward because you have this flap over it, and you're going to flip the flap back. So overall, I'm not a huge fan of this case because of that fact. The fingerprint sensor, when you need to use it, you have to flip it back. That'd be a pain in the butt for me, and I'm not a fan of these types of cases anyway. And then getting it out, a little bit more of a thing here. There we go. Got it out. Perfect. Next up are the Spigen cases. We have their Spigen Rugged Armor Case for $29.99. Remember, that's in pounds. And then we also have their Hybrid Clear Case for $24.99. And Spigen always makes really good stuff. The plastic case is a little bit more heavy duty. This is a little bit more bendy. I personally, because I like clear cases, especially if they don't oxidize, and I don't think this might oxidize on you. I didn't see anything on crystal clear. Allows you to get the, it says crystal clear. Yeah, it says no yellowing over time, so there's a good chance this will not yellow on you, which is great to see. It does have pretty good protection for the camera on the back there, and then all the way around. Let's do the fingerprint sensor test. There you go, works fine. Doesn't get in the way. The protection on the front is pretty good. This, out of all these cases, I don't know, it would, so far it'd probably be this clear case or this case. So far are the cases I would personally choose for what I would want to use, but we're not done yet because we want to next try the other Spigen case, their Rugged Armor Case, which is funny they call it Rugged Armor when it's, you know, it actually feels nice and thin on there, which is great. Getting to the fingerprint sensor, no problems at all. Also, the volume buttons on all these phones, I haven't had any issues when I was even playing with them before this, before I actually started jumping into the recording. You can see it gets pretty good protection for the camera, cutouts at the bottom for the headphone jack and the charger, and I like this one too. Actually, it's not too bad. I don't like it when I have the phone not in here because I don't like squishy cases, but this is pretty nice. The other thing I don't really like about it is it's got that like chalkboard kind of feel. I don't know if that's the right description of it. It just feels like someone wrote on something and it's like chalk right there, like that kind of feeling. I'm not a huge fan of that though. And the last case is this Love case. It's $9.99 in pounds, and it is a very bendy case. Not my favorite types of cases, like I said. This is kind of girly. I personally wouldn't like it. This is like almost like stickers on the back there, but it'll give you some slight protection, good for scratches about that, but I wouldn't be overly happy or like confident that this is going to protect it from a nice drop. It's not a lot of drop protection. So let's go through my favorite of these cases. We'll put them in order for the Sony Xperia 1 IV. So my top one, I'm going to go with the clear case from Spigen. Then I'm going to go with this fabric case from Elixar. After that, I'd probably, I'm gonna go this one actually. The other Elixar case, then the Spigen case, then we'll go, I have to go with this one, and then last, I just wouldn't get this one because of the fingerprint, it would bug me, but it has some qualities that you might like. So there you guys go, everything's linked down below. Have a great day. We'll see you down the road. Peace.